This is Eric Mwatha with Mwatha.com, going into the final week of February 2008. Today I'm going to talk about the markets briefly and then go into some interesting observations that I've made in the last, I've been looking into in my research. It's something for you to think, because most of us think that price action on the market is based on fundamental analysis, on price earnings, on growth, on future expectations and all that stuff. And yes, at some level it is, but the reality of it is that what you see is probably not what is going on behind the scenes. All week, I'm sure you've been reading blogs all over the place that have been talking about the fact that the markets over the last 4 weeks have been forming a triangle, and that has been documented everywhere, and we've been kind of doing all that. And there was the bear camp was talking about us going down and retesting lows we made in January, or going all the way down to lows that nobody could anticipate in October around here. On the other hand, the bulls were talking of a scenario where markets would actually break out of this triangle here and head higher. So we were kind of in a wait and see environment. But on Friday, around 45 minutes before the close, the bears had won that fight. And I'm sure a lot of people went short right here. They were selling the market. They knew that this was all they needed to see was a breakdown of this triangle, and they were going short the market. It was an easy trade. Lo and behold, as I always say, in the last minute of the week, the last 45 minutes, it was one of the best short squeezes you'll ever see anywhere. The market stand around 130 points and closed higher, almost triple digits on the gains. I mean, it's tough out there. I mean, bulls are not making money as they would want to, and shorts are not making money as they want to. And this has to resolve itself soon. Anyway, enough of that. So now let me go back and look at briefly, just talk about, now you can go back and watch my video on the homepage of my website, and you can check the video. Nothing has changed from last week. If you take out the emotional up and down action from last week, really nothing has changed on the weekly charts. The Dow was up 32 points for the week. We are still within the channels, no big deal, no major changes. MACD crossover on my indicator is still intact, so no big change also there. Now on the S&P 500 2-year weekly, I've been talking about this triangle, in the green triangle, that I think the market is going to move out of and is going to guide us into higher ground. I know people are talking about us going lower, but if you go back and check my videos over the last couple of weeks, I've been talking about the possibility of this market rebounding despite the obvious. Now, quickly, let's look at the NASDAQ 2-year weekly. Again, you see that it's been holding perfectly, holding support around this green channel, which I think is going to be leading us out of this lower price level right now. It's still holding. It's been holding for a couple of weeks, so I haven't seen it break, so I'm going to keep trusting it. And this might be something for the bulls to be looking at and for guidance in the coming weeks. Like I've always maintained, we might be seeing higher prices. If we break down these prices, then I can go back and reevaluate our position. Now, I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about price manipulation.